What's good with it? Stephanie, Tiffany, live one. What's good with it? C. Jacob, Lisa Burnett, Southern Roots, Tamara Jones, Tamika Harts. What happened with it, fam? Shy Girl, Sean, Tamika Harts. What's good with it, family? Checking in. Black Diamond. What's good with it? APTV. Yeah, all good. You already know. Know how we do. And just let a couple more people come in. Hope everybody's day went is smooth like it should. Ain't nothing like some water. I hope y'all be drinking that water. Tamika, APTV, Sean, Shy Girl, Tamika, Tamara. Y'all better be drinking that water. It's the best thing we can drink. Lisa, C. Jacob, Live One, Tiffany, Stephanie, drink that water. Drink that water. Now, before I get started on this topic, and it's all from what we been discussing, what we have been discussing. Before I get off into that, y'all, if y'all notice, for the last few days, I've been saying I got something cooking heavy for that situation. And anybody that been rocking with me since the beginning, they know when I say that I got something cooking heavy. We got something cooking heavy, y'all. You trying to get down to the bottom of things. Y'all know what I'm saying? Trying to get to the bottom of it. When you scratch at that surface right there for way too long, we're gonna get to the bottom of that situation. All right. Now, speak on this topic. Everybody know about the so-called coronavirus. Everybody, I'm quite sure, no matter where you at, you've been hearing about it because it's been all over the news everywhere, and I'm quite sure probably every state in the United States. So, y'all always hear me say the difference between us and the mainstream media. Now, see, and what, and even the other day when I spoke about all of us YouTube, just all of us YouTubers, just coming together, all of us coming together and reporting what needs to be reported. So when you look at stuff like this, you say, why is this not on the news? All right. There we go. We know about the coronavirus, but just look at that title. Look at that title. Read that title. I want y'all to read it before I read it. Just look at that title. Just ponder on that title for a minute. Just look at that. You'll think like, why is this not on the news? Y'all, here's another one of my sayings. I tried to stick straight to it. You'll look at a title like this, and there's only a few things that you can think. A Chinese doctor silenced by police over outbreak warning diagnosed with coronavirus. So you don't even have to read the story. With just a title like that, there's only a few things that you can assume. We're talking about the real assume, not that old kitty assume. Well, if you assume me and your ass. Now we ain't talking about that. We talking about something real. So let's just check it out. All right. The Chinese doctor who was silenced by police for warning about the coronavirus outbreak has been diagnosed with the disease. Let's just stop at the first sentence. Y'all know I like to take this stuff step by step because it be so outrageous. It be so outrageous. Y'all, we gotta come together and get the stuff out, the stories out that need to be out that the mainstream media not gonna talk about. Instead of coming on YouTube, um, exposing each other private lives or situation, because we all human. Hey, I might have something going on, but the next person, we all different. But I do know this: we can do it together if we like get for real, for real. we probably can. If we probably can make them think about doing it the next time that they do it. We'll make them think about it. Like, hey, we can't pull no stunt like that no more, because the world will crack us right open, and that's how we supposed to make them feel. The next time they think about pulling a stunt like what they pull, we supposed to crack their heads wide open. At least make them think about it, or hesitant, or do some or do some extreme deep planning, like they thought that's what they was doing this time. A lot of us say, "Oh, that Crown Plaza situation, that thing changed my life. That situation had me losing sleep and just thinking about it all day, talking about it, tuning into YouTube, and all this," which is true. Which is true. So if we know that, then why shouldn't we go full steam ahead? If it can make us go through all of that, then why shouldn't we give it our all? You know, if y'all can do this to us, this is what we're gonna do to y'all. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. If y'all can sit here and do this to us, when we just regular people trying to live our lives, y'all hit us with some, man. All right. Looks like his name is Lee Wayland, 34, author, mologist at Wuhan Central Hospital, sent a message in a group chat on 30th of December to a fellow doctor warning them about the outbreak. He wrote, "Quarantine in the emergency department," according to the New York Times. I'm going to stop again. This guy sent out a message to other doctors trying to warn them, hey, this outbreak finna hit. So why would the authorities make them shut up? Remember now, I said it can only be a few reasons. One reason we can throw out the window quickly is that they wanted to help us. We can throw that out first. We can throw that out first and fast. Whichever way you want to say it. We can throw it out fast and first, or we can throw it out first and fast. We can throw it out. We know that. That's not the issue. But he noticed 7 cases in the virus he thought looked like SARS. We're all familiar with SARS. If you don't, please look it up because it's an infection that can be transmitted through contact with skin. It's a disease. The virus was sparked a global epidemic in 2003. The patients he treated were quarantined in the hospital and thought to have come from a seafood. Now, y'all remember when it first hit, the first thing they said was seafood. Then you never heard it no more. So it went from them telling us it's a possibility this stuff might have come from seafood to now they saying, if you're coming from China, we're going to quarantine you. And hundreds of people have died in China and thousands of people in China are sick. And now we got a couple cases in the United States. These people doing? What are these people doing? But for 4 days after the warning was called, after 4 days after his warning, he was called to a police station to sign a letter. There we go with that signing shit. Which he was accused of making false comments that had severely disturbed the social order. What's with these people and signing shit? It used to be a time they just threaten you and tell you and harm you and beat you up and your family, and these retarded motherfuckers saying, man, after we kill some of your family members and beat you half to death and threaten you, you sign this paper. I'm laughing because these people is super dumb. Ain't that crazy, y'all? Hey, we're going to do all this stuff to you. And then, by the way, sign this paper. After we just basically destroy your mental state, we want you to sign a paper that you're not going to say a word about it. Well, after we pull this stunt off, we want you to sign this paper that you ain't going to say a word about it. In fact, about this here murder, I'll sign these papers and don't say a word about it. He was one of the 8 people identified by police for allegedly spreading rumors. However, at the end of January, Dr. Lee published a copy of the letter on a social network. Y'all. Now, here it is. This guy is a doctor trying to warn other doctors so they can get the word out. And they say, man, shut up. But no, I'm trying to help the people. Shut up. But it can be possibly millions of people die from this stuff. Didn't we say shut up? But it's babies and kids that might shut up. But don't y'all want to help the people? Fool, sign this paper. It's just that simple. The way I just broke that down was simple. But yeah, it's simple, but look at the effect. Look at the effect that it'll cause. They come up with new stuff. They just sit in their offices behind the curtain. Yeah, what we gonna hit the people with this month? What we gonna hit them? What we gonna force up on them this year? How we gonna trick them this time? How we gonna get them to believe us this time? How we gonna make them think they voting for one thing, but actually voting for something else? How can we get them to do that? How can we make this beneficial for us more than it will for them? How can we do it? That's how they think. Everything that we want and need, all they gotta do is just sit back and say, "Hey, these people like this. Tax them for it." Oh yeah, they starting to form this and think of this idea. Looks like they lean towards this way. Tax them for it. And I want y'all to go check this out because when you search it, all type of different links come up, and you may find more sites that some sites that go into more detail than others. But hey, just knowing, and see this type of stuff that we can try to start pushing on our Facebook pages and whatever social media sites. If they don't start blocking it and take it down, they put it on the internet. We try to share it, they take it down and threaten us. Next, Facebook, we're gonna get an email from Facebook and sign this paper. Before I get up out of here, I know y'all caught at the end of my last live, and I hope y'all doing some research, and I know y'all are, because we gonna break that thing down. Because we done talked about for the last 2 years, we done talked about a lot. Let's start looking at some of the stuff we haven't talked about, haven't even looked at, not even considered it. But I know this. I haven't seen one video on Facebook. I haven't seen one video on YouTube, Instagram. I haven't seen one video on any social media site that shows a clear, I'm talking about a real, not no brushed, not no Photoshop, not no dark image, blurry image. I'm talking about a clear, crystal clear photo of when Tyrone and Live was going down, of that girl sitting on top of the other girl lap. I'm not talking about an edited photo or video, whichever one. I'm talking about the real one. Because the one they showing us ain't the real one. Why they don't want to show us the real one? Because of that, we got two in custody, both requesting the ambulance. Could that be it? Or could it be holding that towel up to the head? Are we going to get to the bottom of it? We're knocking at the door. We're knocking at the door. I hope everybody had a nice evening, a good day, and I hope everybody enjoy the rest of your evening. Do that research because these people ain't gonna show it to us on the mainstream, not in the mainstream media. In fact, they're gonna give us the mainstream media in order for them not to show us. Y'all know how we do it. We get in, we put it out there, and we get up out of there. One love. I appreciate all of y'all. Peace.